You just graduated, saw a bank hiring, and luckily, you passed the interview. A few days later, you get the notification, you're officially employed. And you think, I'm finally in. But before you reach the top, there are levels that can crush you. Most people quit, or get fired, before they even reach the manager's chair. Before we continue, hit that subscribe button, you don't want to miss this journey. You walk into your first day, wearing your new suit, shiny shoes, and that nervous but excited energy. You carry your resume like it's a golden ticket. The receptionist smiles, hands you a badge, and suddenly, you're officially part of the team. Feels unreal. The first 10 minutes, you think, this is easy. I've got this. Then a customer approaches, asks a question you've never heard before. You freeze. Smile. Nod. And say, I'll check that for you. That's when it hits you, this is not just a job. This is survival. Most new hires think they can handle it, most are gone within the first 90 days. Level 1, Intern/Trainee. Your role. Shadow staff, assist with data entry, run errands like fixing the printer or grabbing coffee. You stay late trying to reconcile a small transaction mistake. One misstep, the supervisor frowns, and you feel like the end of the world. You memorize procedures by trial and error. They keep you after your training ends. You finally complete a report without needing help. And just when you think you're safe, Level 2 awaits, and it's a different kind of pressure. Level 2, Teller. Your role. Handle cash, process deposits and withdrawals, interact with customers. A client gets angry over a $2 discrepancy, yelling at you in front of everyone. Your drawer is $5 short, and HR calls you in for an explanation. You memorize every procedure, but anxiety never leaves. You finish the day without errors. Regular customers start remembering your name. Survive this, or you're out. Simple as that. Level 3, Personal Banker, Sales. Your role. Open accounts, sell credit cards, meet monthly targets. Cold calling 50 people a day, most hang up. Faking confidence on calls just to get someone to sign. Working late nights, wondering if you have what it takes. Your first big account lands. Your manager smiles when they call you into their office. Most people fail here, some silently cry in the bathroom, some just quit. Level 4, Relationship Banker. Your role. Manage high-value clients. Build long-term trust and grow their accounts. One client threatens to leave for another bank. You fix errors for hours, juggling calls and your team's mistakes. Pressure becomes quiet but heavier every day. Client stays and refers another. You realize your network is power. The higher you climb, the fewer mistakes you can afford. Level 5, Assistant Manager. Your role. Oversee staff, approve loans, manage complaints. You inherit a teller's cash shortage, suddenly, it's your problem. Staff conflicts. Angry customers. Missed deadlines. Coffee becomes your lifeline. Branch operations run smoothly under your watch. Staff starts asking for your advice. From this point, you're not just working. You're responsible for everyone's mistakes. Level 6, Branch Manager. Your role. Run the branch, manage staff, approve transactions. Miss one target and the regional manager calls. Weekends are spent scheduling staff or fixing issues. Pressure never stops, yet you must remain calm. Branch exceeds targets consistently. Staff respects your authority. You finally feel powerful, but exhausted. And above this, very few people ever go. Level 7, Regional Manager. You've climbed past the branch, now you oversee multiple branches, and the pressure multiplies. You're no longer just answering to one boss, corporate watches every number. Branch managers call you for guidance, and mistakes in any branch end up on your desk. You've got a six-figure salary now. A nice car. Maybe a mortgage on a decent house. You can take your family on vacation. But the emails don't stop, and neither do the calls. Branches hit their targets without your constant micromanagement. You feel the first taste of real influence. The higher you go, every mistake becomes someone else's crisis, and it falls on your shoulders. Level 8, Director. Now you run an entire division. Retail, commercial, you name it. Your decisions affect thousands of customers and millions of dollars. Your salary is comfortably six figures, bonuses are real. You can afford a vacation home or a second car. Even working in a government-backed bank, your lifestyle quietly shifts. People notice the respect you command more than your wealth, but yes, the perks are there. Meetings, approvals, and strategy calls dominate your day. Your weekends disappear. Departments execute your strategies. Your team treats your words like law. Lose their trust, and everything you've built can crumble overnight. Level 9, Vice President, VP. You're officially in the executive circle. Policies, goals, and strategic directions are now your responsibility. Luxury feels attainable. Maybe a city apartment, a new car every few years, family trips abroad. You still don't show off, but the lifestyle quietly matches your new responsibility. Every decision matters. One misread report could cost millions. The stakes are insane. Your strategy executes without constant oversight. Teams start trusting your judgment instinctively. At this level, mistakes aren't just embarrassing, they can haunt your career and the bank's stability. Level 10, Senior Vice President, SVP. You oversee multiple divisions now. Regional managers report to you. Directors wait on your instructions. Wealth and lifestyle, quiet but substantial. A nice house in a safe neighborhood, school fees fully covered, annual vacations without worry. Even in government-backed banking, you live comfortably, but your influence is what really sets you apart. At this level, you handle government-backed transactions. You see the flows from the central bank. You know the kind of money being pushed through programs, stimulus, or large-scale loans, and, yes, there are perks and certain percentage cuts tied to performance and approvals. Not flashy, not public, but it's the kind of knowledge that makes you untouchable. Every ripple matters. One policy, one mismanaged transaction, or one overlooked approval can affect thousands of employees, millions in assets, and the bank's reputation. Divisions exceed expectations. Your reputation spreads. You become the person who fixes problems before anyone even notices. The pressure never disappears, it just shifts. And the stakes? Bigger than ever. Level 11, Executive/C-level, CEO, COO, CFO, etc. You've reached the peak. You're running the entire bank. Millions of dollars, thousands of employees, and every decision you make is under the scrutiny of shareholders, the media, and sometimes, government eyes. Your official salary? Impressive, 6 to 7 figures. But the real wealth comes from the deals others don't see. You handle secret government-backed transactions. High value flows from the central bank. Large corporate transfers. Some of these deals involve a percentage cut that quietly multiplies your income far beyond your paychecks. You can buy shares, not just in your bank, but in other banks too. You influence markets, policies, and corporate decisions. Politicians, regulators, and government insiders know your name. You have networks and influence that most people can only dream of. With great access comes great risk. A leaked secret transaction could trigger investigations. One shady deal could ruin your career. Most people never make it this far, and those who do often walk a tightrope between immense reward and catastrophic exposure. Some get caught, but your connections in government and powerful networks can shield you, if you play it right. The bank thrives under your leadership. Deals are executed, power is maintained, and your influence shapes not just the bank, but the system around it. People respect, fear, and rely on you, and for the first time, the work you do behind closed doors is as impactful as the public-facing business. At this level, you don't chase targets anymore, you create them. You don't just earn money, you move it. You don't just have influence, you define it. And one wrong step can undo it all, yet, if you succeed, few will ever reach your level of power and wealth. If you want more real-life POV journeys like this, careers, challenges, and the rewards you can actually achieve, hit that subscribe button now. Don't miss the next story, because most people never survive to see it.